Hello and welcome to Mac X. In this tutorial I will show you how to use OBS to stream live. First off, you need the program OBS and you can get it for free from their homepage. I'll leave a link in the description, and it's free and you can get it for both Windows, Mac and Linux. So just hit the download button and install the program. Once it's installed, you can open it up and you will get a window something like this. This big window here is what will be streamed or recorded, whatever you're using it for. And under your scenes you can start a new scene. We call it entire screen for this purpose. So I got a different kind of settings here. I'll get to that later, but entire screen first. This is the active one. I've got different ones here, but this is the one we're going to use right now. So when you've chosen your scene, you will have to put something into it, because right now it's just blank. There isn't any picture or sound or anything. So you probably want to record your desktop, and that will be under display capture. So if you hit that one, we can just put screen or something like that. And then it will choose that. And this is a preview of what this window sees, kind of. And if you get multiple monitors, you have to choose the one you want to record, of course. So you can just close that window. So that one is added to our scene. So far, so good. And you can add multiple sources if you want. And if you want to just record a window, if I remove this one, if perhaps you would like to record this window, you could go into window capture, and we don't name that, and then you get a list of all open windows at the moment. So if I choose VLC like this, or VLC I think it's pronounced, it will record that window, and even if I change the resolution of the window, it would record just that window, which is good. But with Mac it's kind of tricky, because my mouse cursor won't show up. If you look, this is what you will see. My mouse cursor does not show up. And it's the same problem with a lot of programs, that the mouse doesn't show up when you only record a window. But if you're using this, you can change the dimensions, because this is what will be streamed, the entire screen. So you can, maybe if you want this window, you can just put it in the middle or wherever you want to. But I don't recommend you using window capture. It's not the best way. If you want to record a window, then use the display capture as we used before. And under crop, you can use to window. Or if you want to do it manually, you can do that. If you just want to crop a portion of the screen, you can do that. But if I want to record my VLC window, I can use to window from that setting and just choose it there from. And now my mouse will show up. So that is the best way to do it, and I believe it will keep, it's resizing the output here as well. So that's the best way to do that. So if I'm happy with this, I can just move it around. I want to make it a little bit bigger. This is my broadcasting now, but I want to add more things. So maybe I want to add an image. It's pretty straightforward. I just open this one up, and then I can browse for an image. Let's use an alien, why not? Close that down. And this you can resize as well to the size you want. And if you want to change the dimensions of the scale, you can hold on Shift to make it not keeping the same dimensions. But if I let go of Shift, It will resize to the original. And also there's a kind of snapping going on to the sides of the screen. So if you want, you just want it a little bit in, you can hold on Command and you can move it freely, like this. There's no snapping going on now. But if I let go of Command, it will snap again. So that's how you add a picture to your sources. And of course, if you want to add a webcam, it's under Video Capture Device. I won't do that right now, but it's the same thing. You just click this and you can choose whatever capture device you'd like. And you also would like some audio input, of course, but my recommendation is don't choose any audio from this and put into the sources. I will get to the audio in just a minute. And Siphon is, I really don't know exactly what it is. I don't use it, but if it's something for you, then you can check it out. If you want to add some text, of course it's under text. And you can change whatever text you like. And you can do this live as well, if you have a need for that. Whatever I write up here, it will appear live on this, and you can change the font and different things. But let's just put a little test text like that. And you don't have to choose a size from within the editor. You can resize it just like any other object like this. It might lose some resolution if you do that, but that's okay. We just want it like that. And like I said, you can change this during a broadcast if you want. It's okay. And then there's the browser source, which is if you got like a subscription button or something that needs to be updated during the broadcast, then you have to check that out in a different tutorial. And then you just paste your URL here, and it will be in this window. You can change the width and height here and the frame rate. So it looks something like this, depending on what you got. And you can also resize it later on. You don't have to use it in that window either. So you can have a whole lot of things in your scene, like it's called, different sources. But the audio, don't choose it from this menu. I recommend that you go into settings instead. And in here you get audio like this. And here you can choose different audio devices that the program will use. So instead of adding them one by one in here, you can just use the ready-made devices here. Any of them is fine, and you just choose. These are special. These just listen to the internal computer audio. But of course you need Soundflower or a similar program to get the internal audio. You can check out my other tutorial to get how to get the internal audio from Soundflower. But on the different ones, you can choose your built-in microphone, a built-in input, or your external microphone, or whatever you like. And there's no limitation on there's some limitation, that's 5, but it should be good enough. I got Soundflower to record my internal audio, which I haven't got any sound right now. And Samson is my external microphone, which you see in my speaking here. But if I put some music on, you see that Soundflower is recording or measuring the levels right there. So that's the best way to get your audio in, both from your computer and from outside your computer. And here on the settings, there are a couple of other things to discuss. General, just your language. Choose which one is best for you. Then on the stream, you have to choose which site you're streaming to, if you're streaming to Twitch or any other kind of thing. And you can choose your closest server, whatever is best for you. And your stream key. The stream key, you need to connect the program to your broadcast. and your account. So head over to your streaming site. If you're using Twitch, for example, you can go into... oh, I pushed the wrong button. Sorry about that. Let's go back. You go into your name, your profile, and choose dashboard. I know this is in Swedish, but dashboard. And when you're in your dashboard, you use, I think it says stream key or something like that. And there's a button, show key. You just push that button, you get a lot of keys or numbers and letters. Copy that one and just paste it under your stream key. So then your OBS is connected to your site on the web. And the stream key might be in different places in different sites, but on Twitch it's under dashboard stream key. So then we go to output. Here you can use where, if you want to record, where are your recordings going to be put. I've got the default movies folder on my computer. And you can choose the bitrate. And check this, you have to check this out, which bitrate is best for what quality of streaming. If you're going to stream full HD, 1920 by 1080, then you should use at least 3500. And if you stream lower resolution, you have to check out what bitrate you should use. And the same with audio bitrate. You should probably not go under 128, and preferably you should go higher than 160. But in my case, I'm using Twitch when I stream, and they got the limitation on 160. So check out on the page you're streaming which settings will be right for you. And automatically reconnect is very good to have if something should happen. And these are all the default settings. I haven't changed anything here. But down here, it might look somewhat different for you. You might not have enable advanced encoder settings enabled. So it might be empty down here. But if, for example, Twitch is saying that there's something wrong with your stream, that you're... I think there's something with the bitrate going on. Then you can put a little code into this custom X264 setting. And you can Google it yourself to see what is right for your streaming site. But on Twitch, this should be double the frame rate that you're broadcasting in. So it's key int equals 60 in my case, because my frame rate is 30. But if your frame rate is 60, then you should go with 120 here. But this is different from different sites, so you have to check that out for yourself. And audio we went through. You can change the bitrate, not bitrate, but the kilohertz right here. 48, of course, better than 44, but Twitch recommends 44 for their streaming. And the other one, devices, we went through earlier. And on the video, you should, if your resolution on your entire screen is the same as the one you want to broadcast, then you should use the same resolution as the scaled resolution. But I might want to scale down and just broadcast in 720. Then I can do it like that. And nothing really changes because it's the same dimensions, so you won't see any difference right now. And the base resolution it will detect automatically. It might not change it, so if you change your resolution, the program might have the old one right here, but then you just hit the button and you can update it like that. And of course you choose the frame rate you want to broadcast in. So that's basically it for the settings. And of course here you got the different audio meters. This is my internal audio and this is my external audio. I think I said that before. And then when everything is set up, I've got my stream key loaded and I can head over to my streaming page. and I'm just gonna... Oh my god. There we go. Just a test, and I'm not playing anything. Just gonna update that. So far I'm not streaming anything, but as soon as I hit the start streaming, everything that is on my desktop will be recorded. So let's just see if it will show up. Yes, and the stream is starting right now. There we go. This is live on the internet. So there you go. That's how you make a stream. And if you want to record your stream, you can just hit start record anytime you like. Before or during or anytime. I can start a recording right now. But I want to stop my stream anyway, because it's nothing to stream about. So there we go. And when you stop your recording, nothing really happens, but the recording has been saved to your designated folder, which in my case was movies, and then it creates a flash file. It's not the best file format, but it's good enough now. But I want to stop my stream anyway, because it's nothing to stream about. And this recording, of course, is exactly the same thing that you see when you stream. And if you're having problems with the flash file, if you want to edit it in like Premiere or Final Cut, it might be a little bit tricky, but check out my tutorial on how to import flash files into Premiere Pro or Final Cut. So that's about it. And of course you can have different settings, like I said before, scenes. Maybe sometimes you just want to use a window and sometimes you want the whole screen. So you can have many different. It's only the one that is highlighted that is being broadcasted. And you can have probably endless amount. So there we go. You choose a scene, you add your sources, and please don't add the audio here. You can do it, but I had some problem linking all the audio when I did that, so it's better to choose the audio from settings and just add your internal audio and your external if you need both. And then just hit stream to start streaming. So that's all for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.